Tupac Shakur was undeniably irresistible to women, earning the reputation of becoming the ultimate ladies' man of the 90s. His magnetic charm, coupled with a unique blend of confidence, intelligence, and vulnerability, captivated countless admirers and led to rumors of romantic connections with some of the era's most famous women. From his striking looks and distinctive style to his passionate advocacy for social issues, Tupac eluded an allure that transcended the typical bad boy persona. This combination of charisma and depth not only drew women in, but also fostered meaningful connections, making him a figure of fascination and desire in a time when his influence was at its peak. Through his multifaceted personality and compelling presence, Tupac became not just a musical icon, but also a symbol of attraction and complicity that many women found irresistible. Chapter 1. Confidence. Tupac, in interviews, always stated that he grew up in a household with women, which benefited him because it made him comfortable and, more importantly, confident around women. In most cases, there are men out there who get nervous and uncomfortable around women, which clearly wasn't the case for Tupac. When Tupac spoke, especially in a lot of interviews, he spoke very confidently and with a lot of passion, particularly when it came to black issues within the ghettos of America. He spoke with conviction and was very articulate. Not only that, but at times he had a larger-than-life personality. For women, Tupac's charisma was especially alluring. He had a unique ability to connect on a personal level, making listeners feel as if he was speaking directly to them. His confidence exuded strength, which many women find attractive. He was genuine in his beliefs and unapologetic, authentic, never hesitating to express his true self, whether in his music or in conversations. The authenticity was captivating to women. It showed that he was comfortable with who he was, flaws and all. This blend of confidence, charisma, and authenticity made Tupac not just an icon in his music, but also an incredible, attractive figure to women. Chapter 2. His intelligence. For many people, Tupac Shakur was often seen as a troubled thug, a view that missed the real depth of who he was. When someone seems tough and not very smart at first, it can really surprise others when they show their intelligence and express themselves clearly. This unexpected shift not only challenges people's assumptions, but can also be attractive, especially to women. When you start off as someone who seems rough around the edges, but then reveal your smart side, it draws people in. This combination of strength and brains makes you stand out. It shows that there's more to you than meets the eye, inviting deeper connections and sparking interest. In the end, being someone who is both tough and thoughtful is what makes you truly appeal in a world that often judges a book by its cover. This was the interview where Park spoke so passionately about social issues and Madonna was in attendance. She sat through that interview and what was said is what drew her to Tupac, just how intelligent and passionate he was. This moment highlights the powerful impact of Tupac's communication style and the depth of his character. Tupac's ability to articulate complex social issues with passion and intelligence not only captured the attention of the audience, but also resonated deeply with someone like Madonna, who was already a prominent figure in her own right. Madonna's presence at that interview indicates an appreciation for authenticity and depth, suggesting that she was drawn to Tupac's ability to express genuine emotion and insight about the struggles facing black communities. This connection speaks to the idea that true attraction often transcends physical appearance. Instead, it can be rooted in shared values, intellectual engagement, and emotional impact. Furthermore, this interaction underscores the notion that confidence and articulate expression can be incredibly attractive qualities. You see, Tupac's charisma and commitment to advocating for social justice likely made him stand out not just as a musician, but as a compelling individual. Such moments reveal the potential for meaningful connections to form based on shared passion and the powerful expression of one's belief, showing how art and activism can bridge gaps between different backgrounds and experience. You see, Park was very articulate in the way he came across and was well read. As a kid, his mum would make him read as a form of punishment rather than using traditional methods, and he became well versed in his history. I remember watching an interview where Jada Pinkett said that when she was growing up, she knew a lot about Martin Luther King, but Park, on the other hand, taught her more about Malcolm X. You see, women love when a man can teach them something and when a man is knowledgeable about a lot of things. Jada Pinkett's reflection on her relationship with Tupac highlights the dynamic nature of attraction, particularly the appeal of knowledge and mentorship in romantic connections. By stating that Tupac educated her about Malcolm X, she underscores the significance of intellectual exchange and shared growth in their relationship. This dynamic reveals that women often appreciate men who possess depth and knowledge, as it creates opportunities for meaningful conversations and personal development. When a man can introduce new ideas or perspective into it, not only fosters admiration, but also creates a bond based on mutual respect and learning. Moreover, Tupac's ability to impart knowledge about influential figures like Malcolm X demonstrates his own engagement with history and social issues, traits that are attractive as they signal intelligence and passion. This interplay of teaching and learning not only enriches a relationship, but also reinforces the idea that attraction is often rooted in a connection that goes beyond physical attributes. It's about emotion and intellectual capability. Chapter 3: His looks and physical appeal. Now, one thing that self-improvement YouTubers emphasize when it comes to maximizing your looks and becoming more attractive to women is the importance of dense and thick eyebrows.
This is what I look like without no eyebrows, and here's why I actually look like. So it goes to show that the thicker your eyebrows are, the more.
Here's why your eyebrows make you look average. Thin eyebrows
Eyebrows.
make you look like a less attractive person. Think about a famous celebrity that's considered very attractive. That person probably has really nice looking eyebrows. A man's eyebrows should be bushy, have good angularity. If you have thin, round looking eyebrows, you look like a prey. A man with bushy eyebrows looks like a hunter. Thin, small eyebrows look better on women.
As we can see, one thing Tupac had was thick, full, and dark eyebrows. You see, eyebrows play a crucial role in enhancing a man's attractiveness by framing the face and giving it a more structured appearance, which highlights facial features. A well-defined eyebrows also contributes to the expressiveness, conveying emotion such as confidence, strength, and approachability. This combination of facial framing and emotion communication makes well-groomed eyebrows an important aspect of a man's overall attractiveness. Now, even though Tupac embraced the bald look, he was still seen as attractive to women, challenging the stereotype that being bald makes you undesirable. Some would say he had pretty boy features, especially with his long eyelashes. However, the fact that he was bald and heavily tattooed and in good physical shape gave him a unique blend of hypermasculinity and a pretty boy characteristics. This combination contributed to his image as both a gangster and a gentleman. Chapter 4: Gangster and a Gentleman. Moreover, Tupac's openness about his struggle and triumph made him relatable. He didn't just present a tough exterior, added depth to his persona. Women were drawn to his complexity, his ability to be both strong and sensitive, passionate and vulnerable. Now, Tupac was a Gemini. If there's anyone who defined that star sign, it's definitely Tupac, because he had two split personalities. One minute he was a thug, a gangster in the eyes of the people, and the next minute he was the well-spoken, caring, sensitive guy. One thing I believe is that women love a bad boy who can also be sweet to them at the same time. I honestly believe that. You see, when I was younger, my friend, as a joke, would always call me an R&B thug after the R. Kelly song called R&B Thug, before the cancellation, of course. The term implies or indicates a man who has a lover boy side but also has a dark bad boy element to him. Now let's talk about his image. If I stand corrected, because I could be wrong, Tupac was probably the first rapper in the 90s to have tattoos on his body and showcase them. His image shows that he was an innovator in his industry while also exuding the bad boy image. Now, what also contributed to Tupac's thug image was his run-ins with the law. Back in those days, he was constantly in the news for being arrested. One major incident was when he shot at 2 off-duty police officers after coming to the aid of another man who Park saw being troubled by the 2 off-duty officers. Another major contribution to his thug image is when he got shot 5 times. Now, you have to understand that in today's day and age, it's very common for rappers to get shot, which is unfortunate. And unfortunately, it has become the norm. However, you have to remember that when Tupac got shot, it was unheard of for a rapper to be shot, especially 5 times. And to stick a middle finger to the camera, not only that, but when the shooters wanted to rob Tupac, he didn't back down and was willing to go out on his shield. But amidst all the thug image Tupac possessed, he had a softer side. You can notably hear it in his poems. One significant work is The Rose That Grew from the Concrete. You see, this book is a profound reflection of Tupac's sensitivity and depth. Through his poetry, he expresses vulnerability, love, and the struggles of the growing up in a challenging environment. The title itself is a powerful metaphor. It symbolizes resilience, beauty, emerging from the difficult circumstances. Just as a rose can grow through concrete, Tupac words convey the idea that it is possible to thrive despite adversity. In his poem, Tupac often explores themes of hope, passion, and the complexities of life, showing that beneath the tough exterior was a man who deeply cared about his community and the human experience. This softer side allows readers to connect with him on a more personal level, revealing the multifaceted nature of his character, balancing the tough persona with a profound emotional depth. Not only that, I've also created videos analyzing Tupac's complexity in his songs, where he showcases his bad boy player tendencies in tracks like I Get Around. However, he also speaks up for women in songs like Brenda's Got a Baby, Part-Time Mother, Keep Your Head Up, and his most notable song, Dear Mama, which himself said in an interview that it was his love letter to his mother. And we all know women love a man that can show love to his mother, right? And one thing Pac didn't shy from was the love that he had for his mother. See, Tupac shows why women are attracted to a bad boy who also has a soft side. This mix makes him interesting and relatable. Women are often drawn to bad boys because they seem confident and a little rebellious, which can be exciting. However, when a bad boy like Tupac also shows that he can be caring and sensitive, it creates a surprising, appealing contrast. This element of surprise is powerful. It breaks stereotypes and shows that someone tough can also be emotional. When a woman discovers that a man who seems strong can also express feeling, it makes him more attractive. Tupac's ability to talk about his struggles and show love for his community, along with his support for women in his songs, creates a balance of strength and vulnerability. This combination makes him not just tough, but also relatable and deeper, which many women find appealing. Humor. Tupac Shakur was known for his sharp wit and humor, which added depth to his personality beyond his tough exterior. He often used humor to break the ice in tense situations and to connect with others, showcasing his ability to find lightness even amidst serious topics. His playful banter, clever wordplay, revealed a side of him that was relatable and accessible, whether in interviews or during interactions with friends. Tupac's humor reflected his intelligence and charisma, allowing him to engage with people on a personal level, while also highlighting the complexity of his character. Fame and status. This goes without saying, but I won't touch on this further since I've already done a video about Tupac's fame and its attraction. For those interested, you can check that out. In summary, Tupac's attractiveness stemmed from a rich tapestry of traits that combined to create a compelling and relatable figure. His confidence and articulate expressions draw people in, while his intelligence and depth challenged stereotypes and fostered meaningful connections. The contrast between his bad boy image and his softer, more caring side made him not only intriguing but also accessible, allowing fans to see the complexity of his character. Ultimately, Tupac's unique blend of strength, vulnerability, and charisma solidified his status as an enduring icon, leaving a lasting impact on music and culture that continues to resonate today.